it's rough out there in them streets. So I actually went to TJ Maxx first, and it was literally so bare. They had one bottle of Nautica Blue and some knockoff bottle of something. I don't even remember it. I didn't even bother keeping the footage. It was outrageous. But when I did pop into Burlington, they had several bottles of Hugo Reverse. I've been seeing a lot of you have been finding it. I've been wanting to grab this one. I've heard it's got kind of an Elysium vibe, so I'm interested to see how that smells. And when I went to Marshall's, I grabbed Tommy Bahama Very Cool. I have put off getting this countless times, and I felt, why not now? I'm in Texas, let's grab some freshies, let's bust them open and see if they're even worth it. So we're gonna start with Hugo Reverse. This was 25 bucks for a 75 ml. Like I said, I've never smelled it, it's a blind buy. I think it's supposed to be like grapefruit heavy, grapefruit vetiver kind of combo, which is kind of what the Parfum Cologne of Elysium is all about, grapefruit vetiver combo. So I'm very curious about it. Love Elysium, so why not? I love my Hugo flankers. Try not to breathe through my nose just yet. But if this is, you know, a more designer Elysium on a budget, worth owning. Yeah, that definitely has an Elysium vibe, but not exactly the same. Definitely has some similarities though. I can get it with that zesty grapefruit type of smell. A lot of citrus up top. Very zesty, a little tart. Yeah, zesty, bright, astringent citrus. I can see where people would compare this a little bit to the Parfum Cologne of Elysium, the blue bottle. I get it, not one-to-one. Maybe that's the vibe they were going for. If they were going for that vibe, that scent profile style, I think they achieved it. Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Elysium, though, like I said, not exactly the same. I wouldn't call this, well, I guess technically you could kind of call it an Elysium clone. It's inspired by it at the very least, because no really denying the similarities if you've ever smelled it. Now, what performance is like, who knows? I actually get pretty solid performance from the Parfum Cologne. I get 6 to 7 hours. If I get 4 to 5 out of this, I put that in the win column for 25 bucks. That's great. Even if I get 3 hours, no big deal. I will definitely keep it with me and refresh. This smells like a great casual scent. This smells like something that could definitely garner a positive comment from somebody telling you smell great, because it definitely smells great. It's very zesty. There's a little bit of a spiciness in the background. Not real heavy, but there's got to be some kind of spicy green type of note here, because it does give off a zesty citrus, slightly fresh, spicy green type of smell. I know there's vetiver in it. And I know there's grapefruit. I don't remember the rest of the notes. It's been a long time since I've looked at it. It's very enjoyable though. There's a damn good freshie right here. I could see why people would want this. This is a solid fragrance. Definitely happy to have grabbed this one. So I might wear this one tonight when I get out the shower, and tomorrow's my scent of the day, to be honest with you. The recording of this is Sunday, the day after Christmas. So if you see this one out there for 25 bucks, they're all over. I saw it at Marshall's. I saw several at Burlington. This is a great alternative, a great cheap designer alternative to Elysium. It smells pretty similar, I would say, in the 75% realm. Maybe 80% realm. What performance is like, I don't know. I would assume anywhere from 3 to 5 hours is probably going to be where it falls on my skin. Projection seems okay. Nothing special, but the scent profile is definitely working. A little on the synthetic side, but definitely smells like a designer version of Elysium. Glad to have grabbed Hugo Reverse. Let's check out Tommy Bahama Very Cool. This is one that I do not remember the note breakdown to save my life. I've never smelled this one before. I do love these bottles though. Always have loved the Tommy Bahama bottles. Crystal clear. The palm tree in the back. No idea what it smells like. We're gonna go on, I guess we'll go on the other hand instead of the forearm. So I love St. Bart's. It's my favorite Tommy Bahama fragrance. Tommy Bahama really puts out some great summertime fragrances. It fits the theme and the vibe of, you know, the brand as a whole. It's a summertime, relaxing, kickback, casual kind of brand. Beach vibes and everything. So most of their fragrances fit that vibe. This is almost This reminds me of a pina colada. I don't know the notes, but it reminds me of like a creamy pina colada. Has a bright freshness, but it's still a little thick at the same time. That's why I'm thinking pina colada, like a creaminess. This is just as pleasing, if not more pleasing, than Hugo Reverse, to be honest with you. And for 20 bucks, I mean, come on. Hard to beat. I'm sure this is an eau de cologne like the rest of them. Let's see. Yeah, it's an eau de cologne. Couple hours at best. I actually get decent performance out of St. Bart's. Set Sail Martinique. Like a 3-4 hour fragrance on my skin. That's more salty marine than St. Bart's. St. Bart's is more lime, coconut, rum, tequila kind of smell. This is really enjoyable too. I'm thinking pina colada. I can't get that out of my mind when I smell it. It smells like a freshly blended pina colada. Has that coconutty type of smell. I don't know if coconut's in here. It just has that creamy, fruity mixed drink type of smell because it's got that thickness, that creamy nature to it, where it's not too sweet, it's not too fresh, it's not too much of anything really, other than the creaminess. I would say the creaminess is pretty heightened on here. Not a lot of spice, a little woody in the background. I can smell some woods. It's pleasant, it's decent. Not a must buy by any means, but if you like certain brands, it's easy to just grab whatever they put out because you know you're most likely going to enjoy them. And that's the case with Tommy Bahama for me, especially this particular line, this beach line that they have that has this style bottle. I have Set Sail Martinique. I have Set Sail St. Bart's, which I think they're just Martinique and St. Bart's now. I never got, forgot what it was called. It's like a really salty one. It's one of the Set Sails that's been discontinued for a long time. Still would love to get that. That doesn't show up anywhere. It's been discontinued for years. But the Set Sail line, I guess, is the line for this specifically. They never do me wrong. I don't have St. Kitts. That's another one in this line that I do need to get my hands on that I've put off a ton of times getting. And I know a lot of you have recommended I get it. But very cool. It's very laid back, extremely casual, fresh summertime fragrance that I cannot get pina colada out of my mind when I smell. It's just a laid back fragrance. It's not sharp and zesty like Hugo Reversed. But yeah, they were going for Elysium. For sure, they were going for Elysium. I think if I had to pick between the two, I would pick Hugo Reversed. I think it is the better fragrance. But you can't go wrong here. Doesn't remind me of a bunch of other fragrances. It does have a bit of a blandness because it's so creamy. But there's still more than enough going on to give it that poolside bar type of vibe. Like I said, keep thinking pina colada. Tommy Bahama, very cool. Well, appreciate you guys watching. My Marshalls pickup, my Burlington pickup. They actually had two things that I really wanted for as bare as the rack stores were the day after Christmas here in Southeast Texas. We were in the Beaumont area when we were hitting TJ Maxx, which didn't even make the video. It was so embarrassing for what they had to offer, which was literally nothing, absolutely nothing, outside of a bottle of Nautical Blue. And then the Burlington, as you saw in the video, was bare, but they had several bottles of this. And honestly, I would have been happy just getting this from the start. I mean, I am. Something I wanted was still there and plentiful at that. And then I was happy to come across this. It was time. It felt right. Why not? Probably going to wear this out the shower, and this is my scent during the day tomorrow because I'm in warm weather. Why not wear some great warm weather fragrances? And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have either one of these, and what do you think about them if you do? If you don't have them and they spark your interest, they're out at the rack stores, especially this bad boy right here. Definitely worth 25 bucks to get your nose on. If you're looking for a cheap designer alternative to Elysium that probably performs just as well as Elysium does for most of you in the first place, solid choice right here. Until next time, I will say if you get your hands on either one of these and you give them a spray now, might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.